What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Fiction Tea Reviews. So today on Fiction Tea Reviews, we're going to talk about the Netflix original anime that just came out not too long ago that I binged called Seis Manos. Seis Manos is a Mexican Latin anime that just came out recently that not many people have reviewed this or have been talking about it. I had stumbled upon it randomly watching it and was like, ooh, I watched one episode. I was like, ooh, I'm hooked. I want to watch the whole thing. This is fire. Unlike any anime that I've seen on Netflix so far, this one has a martial arts and a Western theme mixed together. And it is ass whooping, and the kung fu is most certainly there from start to finish. And it doesn't disappoint at all. Action sequences are just straight savagery, like bone crushing, eye poking, stabbing, just really brutal and really gory. I love that they involve magic and dark witch elements along with the kung fu, along with the Western theme. They kind of mix everything together, but it all seems to work and go hand in hand. Yeah, and if you grew up in the 2000s or the 90s era and you used to watch Saturday cartoons or like Jackie Chan Adventures or American Dragon, it definitely has that early 2000s Saturday morning cartoon vibes for sure. I love that the characters were like super versatile. You had the old woman who was like a witch. You had the girl who was like badass fighting, doing kung fu. You had the female police officer. You had the black guy who was giving you like 70s vibes with the afro, giving you Black Dynamite vibes. You had the sensei who's like teaching them how to fight and do kung fu, who's like always stroking his beard. You just had every type of character in this anime, and it didn't even feel like an anime. It just felt like a regular throwback cartoon. It didn't feel like it was like an anime type of film, which is something I liked, but at the same time, I don't know, it might rub other people the wrong way, but it was just like it fit perfectly. It's interesting that it didn't feel like one of those type of animes, but at the same time, it was an anime. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, so the storyline was very intriguing. It definitely keeps you entertained the entire time. You don't feel bored. You don't feel like, what the hell is going on? You don't feel like, this is stupid, I'm done watching it. Like, it's really interesting, especially if you're into that type of anime, kung fu type of anime, if you're into throwback 90s, 2000s cartoons, if you're just into that whole vibe. One thing I would have liked more of, I wish that there were more episodes, because there are only 8 episodes and they were like super short, like 25 minutes. Like, that's the type of anime that can be longer. Like, some animes I watch, I'm like, it's good, but it's like long for no reason. Or if I watch a show or a series and I'm like, this is good, but it's like super long, dragging out too long. Like, that is one of those animes and one of those shows and one of those animes that can be longer, and I wouldn't be upset about it. And they had historic elements with the characters and with the storyline. For example, Silencio's eyebrows and the whole magic element and the witch, as well as the kung fu. Like, the whole history element behind that was just great. It wasn't like a boring history element. It was just like still intriguing, still interesting, and still fun to watch. Because, you know, sometimes they might go into history and you'll be like, okay, this is like the boring part. It actually wasn't boring at all. It was pretty good. Last thing I gotta say is whoever put this anime together is just pure genius. I mean, from the acting to the visuals and how they choreographed it to have the characters fight. Although it's a cartoon, it's just the way that they fight in the kung fu is just amazing. Like, I just love watching how they move and how quickly they move and how they just really kick ass in that entire thing. And not even just that, the storyline and adding all these different elements, but making it work. They did a good job. I think it's genius, honestly. And you should definitely go watch it if you're interested in stuff like that and you like to watch anime. Again, it is a Netflix original. It's on Netflix. And I love that, like I said, Netflix is getting involved with different types of people, cultures, diversity, and, you know, just different things. It's pretty awesome. Get a copy of Rain series by T. Outlaw. You can hit that link below and you can get a read of the back and get a read of the inside first chapter. It is written like a poetry book. So it is about a group of young people in a psych ward who have mental illnesses and they don't remember why they're in there and why they got put in there, and then this new counselor comes and he helps them start to unfold these things and at the same time figure out what his traumas are as well as their traumas and help them and see if does he have mental illness or does none of these people have mental illnesses and they all just have abilities, and they start to unfold and discover that maybe it is abilities and maybe it's not mental illnesses, and it's some iffy stuff going on in this facility. So if you're interested, definitely hit the link below and I will see you all next time in the next video. Peace out. Bye.